get any better.
But all eyes are on this man. Ted Williams gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Butler. Here comes Knight, and the Knicks win it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner on Bobby's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Posada's throw. Roberts. Safe.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Saturday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as we are live at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tyler Skaggs gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing he wasn't real happy about. I spoke with him yesterday about it. He just said I gave up too many walks. So look for a guy in this game to be around the plate more.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Rivera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken takes a high fastball for a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game is important.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Beltran is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. So striding forward now, John Carver, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Colvin, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Colvin.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Rivera from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Hard hit ball to second. Calvert is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Austin Jackson. A base hit in his first trip.
Austin Jackson.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rivera.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Story is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Austin Jackson.
Here we go now. Let's go.
1-1. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
Ready once again, Charlie Story. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Come on fellas. Let's go.
On the ground up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the sign.
Ready for another chance? Ozzie Rivera, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Striding in once again, Fred Stinson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. There he goes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder,
right spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch inside, the throw. The 1-0 delivery. Both runners on the move again. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Top of rib like you can. Here we go now, huh? He's going.
And the runners again are off here. In the dirt here. Oh, and look at this. It's in the dirt. And both runners move up on the double steal.
One time. Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Paquette. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Get your pitch right here.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that misses 1-1. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Come on, let it fly right here. Come on, big guy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Carver has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Veras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Get your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and 0. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
One time. Get a piece.
Working to keep them in the game here. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hey, get your pitch right
He's
up
set.
there, huh?
Here's the 3-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher.
Into the box, Jason Hashimoto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
All right, one time right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Your
Phil
attention, please.
Landrum will
And
grab a
coming
bat
for
and hit for the
Cincinnati,
pitcher here.
Number 50, Phil Landrum.
See you drive it like you can. Let's go. All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it.
The
right
1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Reds 11 and the Brewers 7. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Rivera.
Ozzie Rivera.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw will go to third. And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Into the box now, Fred Stinson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, that's his 4th hit of the game, and he'll take it any way he can. Right there, an infield single. He doesn't care. That's a line drive in the books tomorrow.
Come on, right here, one time.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
This is a tough spot in game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Striding into the box, Roger Coleman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So
ready now, Luis Esposito. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Rivera from shallow right, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 5 hits.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Brian Sanchez, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Ozzie Rivera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. In now, Ozzie Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozzie Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Need you right here, one time.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping into the box, Sean Foster comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Foster.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Knee high, he barehands it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Now batting, Ozzie Rivera. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Let him fly here. Let him fly.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Carver going back at the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Rory Dupree, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-1. Now in the box, Ozzie Rivera. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Coleman ranging up the middle. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play another run will come in to score. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Now at the plate, Ozzie Rivera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Too low, 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Esposito has got it, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Standing in, Eric Irwin. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1-1. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 8 runs on 14.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Alvin Fisher gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of puts their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on base.
Digging in, Charlie Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Charlie Story.
sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. One away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's, and you can bet.
At the plate, Ozzie Rivera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Standing in, Fred Stinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fred Stinson.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Charlie Story. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Charlie Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ho is in pursuit. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping into the box,
now
Rene Beltran. 0 for 1 here
Rene
in the early going.
Beltran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Ozzie Rivera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Rivera.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Striding in, Charlie Story. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Charlie
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in, Ozzie Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rivera.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, nice pitch. Get your
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Austin Jackson.
Hey, no outs now.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Rivera is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Ozzie Rivera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Jackson is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Rene Beltran, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, we got 1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. Story is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're 1 big swing away from walking them off.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Huey Solari gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. The relay throw won't get him.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Brian Paquette, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Go, kid, one time, right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lozano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Now at the plate, Jim Davison, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Rivera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rivera.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
He's going.
Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart.
Hey, your pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
The 2-2 one more time. To short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Damon Sanderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Ozzie Rivera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davison is under it, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Jamie Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Torres.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Ozzie Rivera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Rivera.
Hey, your pitch, huh? Hey, one pitch, one spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, your pitch right now.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. One and 2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Abreu waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Dylan Lozano. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game.
Here you go now. Let's go.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit out toward second. Rivera comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Hey, right here, baby.
Ready for another chance. Ozzie Rivera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton
right
comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Stanton.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Make something happen for us. Need this. There ain't no one better, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Let's go now, one time.
Looking to leave him loaded. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Hey, have a look. Hey, now, Larry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brian Paquette is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hey, no one better now.
The 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Touch up, drop me in right here. Here you go.
The 0-2 delivery. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Abreu is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Marlins 2. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. So striding forward now, Ricky Rocker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Rivera on the grass. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now in the box, Johnny Ruiz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Huey Solari earns his 8th victory of the season. Ricky Drew worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mario Hernandez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more lean and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Come on, big guy.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Abreu ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in there.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Fred Stinson. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Stinson. Hey, come on now.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Abreu makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Nick Castellanos now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
You do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When you got that runner on third base, you want to get greedy right there. He just pokes one the opposite way to pick up that runner at third base.
Now at the plate, Ricky Rucker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ricky Rucker.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Rivera from shallow right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ozzie Rivera.
Ozzie Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in now, Kevin Abreu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, now we got two.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 5-2. At the plate, Manny Alaniz. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
Alaniz.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Jamie Torres. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2-for-2, including a home run. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from third.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Ozzie Rivera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, now batting, Jim Davison. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Rivera ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Manny Alaniz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Rivera. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Rivera.
Number 7, second baseman, Ozzie Rivera.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Harold Duncan gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Third, second baseman.
Into the box, Ozzie Rivera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team.
Stepping into the box, Jamie Torres. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
At the plate, Taylor Moreno. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Taylor Moreno.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Out. On to first. A double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Striding in, Ozzie Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozzie Rivera.
Be patient. Get your pitch. Huh?
First pitch on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Batista is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Alexi Batista.
Right, number 33.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, get a strikeout for us right now, baby. Let's go.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Ozzie Rivera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
0-2, here it comes. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Landrum rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Stepping up now, Fred Stinson.
Now batting, center fielder, Fred Stinson.
Wait for a good one now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Dickinson into shallow center. 1 out. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. At the plate, Ozzie Rivera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Rivera.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen.
Center fielder, Fred
Stepping in
Stinson.
now, Fred Stinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
this is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Yeah, boy.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive and I'll pick one out.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And he scores on a daring steal of home. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right?
Digging in, Ozzie
number 7,
Rivera.
second baseman, Ozzie Rivera.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1.
Here we go.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Standing in, Ricky Rocker. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Rocker.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard to short. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Murray Ramirez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they...
There you go now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Rivera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
Drive it right here. Come on, big.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Dickinson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the Show from Great American Ballpark. Digging in once again, Ozzie Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rivera.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, good
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Hey, get a good one.
Here it is on 3-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Stinson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
It's your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
One 0 count. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Here you go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in once again, Ryan Paquette. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Paquette.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready once again, Damon Sanderson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Into the box now, Ozzie Rivera. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Ready with the 3-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but That wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, try it.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 6 and the Reds 4. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Rivera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is out. Time for 2 bases.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Reds,